This week on Sign Dawgs.
He's looking at this. See how the pop rivets are already broken right there? Without the raceway cover, the sign gets birds in it, gets water in it, and all the electric's exposed to the weather.
He says, why are you following him?
I have to.
Every day we look at signs. Some are beautiful, others not so much. For a business, any business, a good sign is crucial. So where does a good sign come from? Who creates these tantalizing works of art? In the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, it's done right here by the people at Signs Manufacturing, the people we call the Sign Dawgs.
Christmas tree.
Oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches.
How'd they look, JJ?
James, one of the installers, had noticed that there was a problem with the rivets on the raceway.
He's looking at this. See how the pop rivets are already broken right there? The raceway cover is not the right size for this. Without the raceway cover, the sign gets birds in it.
Oh, birds! Give me Simon Stanley! Oh,
Philemon has this irrational fear of birds for some reason.
Without the raceway cover, the sign gets birds in it, gets water in it, and all the electric's exposed to the weather.
I have no idea. He says, why are you following him?
I have to.
You know, it's amazing how often when something goes wrong, people don't want to be on camera. The business that we're in, everything we do is custom, which means things go wrong all the time. We can't really plan ahead when we're reinventing the wheel for dang near every different job. But the people that are doing this are craftsmen. They've got big egos. They really, they know their value.
You put a hole in Texas Cowboy Stadium. I like about you putting up the Christmas lights.
What's that?
You put them high enough that I don't choke myself when I walk through.
My chestnuts are roasting on an open fire. Oh! Cool, now we just gotta plug those in. And hopefully it will all work.
Sign Dawgs.
I need you to tell me about Delta V and what went wrong with it.
it's time to get a weapon.
Jack Frost, nipping at your heels. It's been said many times, many ways. Merry Christmas to you.
We'll leave it like that?
Why not? We'll throw some screws in there. Mitch, can we bother you?
Mitch is young. He's got a lot to learn. He reminds me in some ways of myself back when I was young and had a lot to learn. Now I'm old and have a lot to learn. He's got a quirky sense of humor. He comes across as really dour and straight and all the time, but he's actually a pretty funny guy. It's just the way he interacts with the world. As he's grown over the course of the last year or so, he started to become a reliable guy. You know, the kind of guy that you want to associate with. And that's always cool to see, you know, to see a kid grow up.
Where's Uncle Pooga? Call Uncle Pooga. Maybe he could help us too. Huh?
Uncle, Papa, weird. Why you call him that, I'll never know.
Because Robert said he's your new dad.
No.
Slide it, Hold on, I gotta...
And as a true testament to the professionalism from beginning to end in this process, they caught the problem, they fixed the problem, and true to their nature, they stayed on schedule, stayed on task, and got out to the location.
You got the hunt for the elusive grumpy cat in this one.
Join us as we watch the elusive grumpy cat in his natural environment.
I didn't even notice the sneaking up the stairs part. That's hilarious.
Wait for it. The thing that saved our camera being seen was this, a cobweb.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing! Let's see what he does next as he quietly moves through the treacherous attic.
Oh, well, Mitch's lair. Yeah. Well, for a while there, we thought we might have rodents or something upstairs because we would occasionally hear footsteps over our head up here. And finally, we discovered that Mitch had gone up there and built himself a little tree fort where he could, I don't know, chill out.
Crikey, move the camera, he's getting away!
What? Are you telling me he has a secret lair?
Yeah, spinning around in something up there.
Y'all got a secret lair?
Oh, yes, we do.
Alright, is he here today?
No, I just sitting out one.
We got it, we're going up there right now. We gotta go see the secret lair, let's go.
Well, I'm gonna go investigate where Mitch is hiding all the time. He just disappears, and sometimes I hear noises up above my office.
La la la, Christmas spirit, Christmas spirit. Oh.
Oops. Tell James. Yeah, it's working. All right. It looks kind of, sort of festive. Sign Dawgs Christmas.
What we're doing here is we're setting up Lewis's truck to see if it reaches so we can lift the sign with his truck. My truck's 20 feet longer. That keeps us from putting anybody on the roof and hanging over the edge.
Crew got out there, got set up, had to make some on-the-fly modifications. There were architectural aspects of the building. The parapet wall, had a rubber membrane on the back of it, so the installers in the field had to modify the electrical where it came out of the sign and went up over the wall instead of through the wall. Mounting, they just did a spectacular job. The end result was phenomenal. My experience here at Signs Manufacturing has been that it is the responsibility of the entire team to make sure that the customer gets the final product the way they intended it to be. And I think it's important that the management team here has trained me and guided me through the process.
Looks like he's made himself an office up here. Huh, let's see. Well, he was sorting cables. Got his own little assembly line going of something. I don't know, maybe he's trying to put some of these computers back together. Ain't many places around here to hide, actually. He does have him a little cubby hole made up here. Look at, good God, water, chips, Gatorade, friggin' a little recliner, like a frickin' squatter.
And so Robert set a trap for it. And ultimately we discovered this.
So I'm gonna post some Grumpy Cat pictures. There ain't no question that we discovered him. Let's see, a little wanted Grumpy Cat right there. He'll get the idea. No Grumpy Cats. Take his freaking Cheetos and eat them. All right, well, let me just put this back so. He doesn't know that we found his little lair, so we don't disturb it.
Rather like me, Mitch finds it difficult to be in public a lot. And so give him half a chance and he's gonna wanna go hide, basically.
I gotcha!
Well, thank you for watching our Christmas special episode. If you were like me, you probably thought that some Sign Dawgs were getting some coal in their stocking. It was very close. I was a little bit worried, but as always, they came through as promised. Sign was delivered on time, so we're all thankful for that. I appreciate you got to see Mitch's little lair, his secret break room that he tries to hide from everybody else. So that was always kind of nice. You got to see Robert's unique managerial style and, you know, getting Mitch to abandon his secret break room. And, you know, we appreciate you watching. So Merry Christmas to everybody, and we'll catch you all next year.